Hey guys, today's reading is for our Cancers. I shuffled the cards, I cleansed the area, and this is the card that came out for today's reading. I'll probably do a few more, but the first card is for our Cancer folk that are out there, our little crabs. So I just wanted to come on and bring some tidings of goodwill, hopefully some guidance, some spirit guidance, and some love basically to all my Cancers that are out there. This is a time of year that can be quite difficult for people, but it can also be an absolutely wonderful time where we spend it with family and friends. And if we're on our own, well, maybe you can pop onto YouTube and have a listen to us tarot readers, us psychic spiritual workers that are out there trying to bring as much guidance and as much healing as possible to the world. We try and use our platform for this. And we could have some truth coming in here for our Cancers, or some forward moving action. Someone racing in maybe with something to say. Maybe it's around starting a new creative adventure. Let's have a look and see what's coming forward for our Cancers today. So, we're starting off. We have a page and a knight here. Knights are taking action, so we know there's some action coming towards you. It seems to be in the realm of a truth or some kind of logic. We'll see as we go further along, but it looks like something is definitely moving for you guys, or somebody's coming in and bringing a truth, bringing some logic, bringing a new direction for you. As we do have the Page of Wands here, as we know, this is a creative new adventure, a creative new venture even. Something is starting. You've been thinking about something, putting something into action. He looks really happy, and he's taking a good look, and he's got some forward momentum going on here. And Wands are always a card of action, and Swords are always a card of really our words, our logic, clarity, truth. Maybe the truth is setting this page into action, setting him on his new journey. And I do believe that could be the case because we have the Fool here. This is the beginning of a new journey. So this is definitely taking a leap of faith. This is some clarity I feel has come in for you guys. You've realised something. Maybe you weren't on the right path, or you felt like you wasn't on the right path. And maybe you've decided to take a massive leap forward. The Fool's journey can sometimes be a foolish journey, but I never take him that way. These are quite young energies that are here. So this could be the case of some young people that are in your life, but I just believe that this is a new journey beginning for Cancer. And it's because something has given you some clarity. Something came forward. Maybe it was from a career, maybe it was a new relationship, maybe it's a completely new venture, but we shall go forward and have a look. So you're definitely leaving something behind. It looks like it was an emotional attachment. It doesn't mean it was love at this point. We'll get some more cards as we move further along, but it was an emotional attachment. It was something that you were emotionally invested in. But you're leaving it behind. You're definitely going on a new journey here, and you have permission to do so. The stars are aligned, so this is the right choice for you in whatever area here that you're leaving behind, or whatever clarity came in for you guys to set you onto this new path. It's a creative new path. You've been thinking about it. There's buds already here. The wind is pushing you forward. You're moving forward. You've taken this decision to take this leap of faith. You might be apprehensive about this. There might be some worry. And you might be feeling whether this is the right move for you, but you're definitely doing it. You've definitely made those taken that action already to move forward. And as I said, the stars are aligned. They're here for you. This is the dawning of a brand new day, a new path. And sometimes we have to fall a little to get to where we're going, or to get to the opinion that we will be moving forward. But you have plenty of choice here in this new decision that you're making, which I believe is really creative. It could be something where you're starting your own business, where you're going back to school, where there's study involved. There's plenty of options for you. And this card here is letting you know that there's a lot out there, and to make the right decision, you know, don't be a fool in the decision that you make. Use your insight, use your clarity. Bring that clarity into your thought so it can travel down and you can pick the right decision for yourself, the right path, the right action to take. You've got many options here, and one of them, maybe two of them, they're your right path. Aha. So here we have another knight. So here we've got the Knight of Clarity, and we've got the Knight of Truth, and they're racing towards you, as the knights often do. And here we have the Knight of Cups. This is a slower moving knight. He is the Knight of Love. So he could be offering and bringing back this cup that you've taken and left the other 8 behind. Maybe he holds one for you. There's lots of cups here, so there are some options, and it could be in a love situation. You know, as this is reading out to me at the moment, something that you've walked away from has definitely put you onto a new path. You've taken a leap of faith in this situation. You've taken a leap of faith to leave something behind. Maybe it was options. Maybe you were leaving options behind and you're sticking with this one particular knight that's riding in here. He's coming in slowly to you guys. He hasn't crossed this river yet. He's on his horse of purity, honesty, loyalty and love. He's looking directly at me. So he is honest and he is loyal and he means it. He's holding his cup with pride. It's a large cup. It's an ornate cup. He's an ornate knight. And I think he brings some peace and some love into this situation, some harmony, some nurture. He's here to take care of. He's here to guide in a really lovely way. There's a lot of emotion in these readings, sorry. There's a lot of emotion here. So maybe somebody is emotional and needs some extra TLC, some extra reassurance, needs to trust again. And if that's the case, then he's here to bring that. And we have the Hermit here as well. So maybe this guy's gone inside himself. He's looked for the answers. He's travelled a journey. Or maybe this is you guys. You've been inside. Many times you've gone over this. He also is standing on a cliff edge. The Fool is standing on a cliff edge. He has Spirit's light. He's been inside. He knows. He's travelled through the cold. He's travelled through all emotional situations. And he's following the light of Spirit. Maybe you're going onto a spiritual journey. Maybe you're leaving something behind and you're taking the path of the spirit world. Maybe you're going to be working in that way. Hermit is Virgo. We have lots of water sign here. Obviously, being that it's a Cancer reading, that doesn't surprise me. But there's definitely a lot of emotion here. And the Hermit's on this cliff edge. He's about to leave this cold place. He's been inside. He's probably been on his own. He's probably been through some hard moments trying to find out what direction he needs to take. Maybe he was put there. He chose to go on this journey, maybe because he understood that he was on the wrong path, and then when this clarity came in, he decided to move forward. The options opening up to him. One of them is most definitely an option of some kind of emotional offering. It could be a job you love. It could be an actual person that you love. But there is definitely a secure, safe, and really peaceful offer coming in. I can feel it from the energy of the cards. So here we have the Four of Swords. So there's been some defensiveness here. You've had to stand your ground. There's been a bit of a battle. Your back was against the wall. It might still be. But you've managed to lay 3 swords down and you've managed to come out fighting. You do look a bit battle worn, but then you've probably gone inside and you've reached this part of your life where spirit has guided you. Maybe you meditate, maybe you spend a lot of time on your own, maybe you still need to. But I'm feeling this has come to a point now for you guys that you have actually been in this situation. Why is the Knight of Swords here for Cancer? Why is the Knight of Swords here for Cancer? The Knight of Swords, what message is he bringing in? I think he's telling me that you've been through this battle. So we had a Tower moment here. You're definitely on a new journey. You're definitely heading out into the world. And again, we have the Wands. We've gone from the Page of Wands to the Two of Wands. So you're moving forward. There's buds here. You've got ideas. You've got the passion. And you've got the will to move forward. Your energy is being restored. And you're planting seeds. And this barren land will grow. So, we also have the Five of Pentacles. So, I feel you're in this position, and this is where you started your journey as the Hermit. We have the same background, we have the same kind of terrain going on here. Left out in the cold, feeling like nothing can grow, feeling a really cold, lonely place, and going inside that place and coming out as the Hermit, the all-knowing. I think something came in here that shocked and tore down the fabric of your life. It may have been sudden. Whatever it was, it most definitely changed your path. Whatever path you were on, a sudden shock, a sudden realisation came in, and it brought the Tower in. Sometimes when we get stuck in situations that we can't physically move ourselves out of, the Tower will come in to do this. Spirit will come in. Your spirit guides, the universe will come in to push you forward and to put you back onto the right path. This could have been a situation where your back was against the wall mentally rather than physically, and you had to go inside to find your way through, because this is a really barren land. It's very cold, it's very lonely, and it doesn't feel so great to be there. When you're in your mind in this situation, to bring yourself down into this situation where you're now the Hermit and you had to go inside, you had to be on your own. It was a cold, barren place, and you did feel really, really lonely and on your own, searching for these answers to how to put your life back on track, because you had to leave something behind. And you're taking a leap of faith. I really do believe that. And I think from here, you walked to the edge of this cliff here, and you're now following the light that you found, the answers that you found. You went inside, you grew from this situation. You may feel that you're battle worn from being alone, but you're coming out of it, and there's a new offer here. It's a loving offer, and he's looking directly at me, so he genuinely means this. Whatever is coming forward, he genuinely means. You've got some options here, remember, and he's telling us here, hold on, there are more options than what we're up here. So let's just have a look and see if the Tower can give me a bit more information on what this was regarding for our Cancers here today. Please, Spirit, Universe, Angels. Why is the Tower here for Cancer? I hate to see the Five of Cups. I really don't like the card. So we have some heartbreak here. You could have been wounded. It could have been within a job situation. There may have been secrets, or you may have been muddled and didn't know quite what to do, where to turn to. Let's have a look. You might have had to defend yourself. It might have been a really hard-hitting job. It may have also been a third person in this job. A third person came along and caused problems in your job. This might be a third party situation that we hear about often in tarot, where there was another person in this love situation. But for me, we have the wounded warrior here. We have somebody who's battled. The sun is rising in the background, and they have many ideas, many options in front of them. You might be turning your back on something. Something might have got stagnant. Something might have been quite boring for you, or you may have got yourself into this situation slightly in the past. I feel this is in the past, but you're coming out. We've got the Knight of Cups and the King of Cups here. So that tells me that their offers of love are around you. You might be defensive to them. You might be a little bit battle worn and tired, where you can't see them coming in for you at the moment, which is quite natural. But you've done some healing. You've done some serious healing. Can you tell me why the Three of Swords is here for Cancer? We had the Hangman there, so we got surrender and stuck to a situation. So something might have been cut off. You might have cut something off. Someone might have come in and cut you off. Whoever this was, this could have been a sharp-tongued person, somebody who doesn't mince their words, who took the emotion out of it, somebody who's quite affluent but was able to come in and change your destiny. Maybe it was an air sign that was here. But we've got two kings here. This could be related to Cancer in itself, to be honest, because these are cups, and Cancer is a water sign, represented by the cups, and a loving sign. They're not often like the king. The King of Swords. The King of Swords is a logical thinker. I've got nothing against him. I think he's absolutely brilliant. He's here to remind us to cut through the crap, cut through our faults, make a clear decision, make a plan, execute the plan. And maybe that's what he's doing. Maybe he's bringing you out of that situation. Although I did ask what he had to do with the Three of Swords, and that's who we got. So maybe it was a King of Swords who brought about this tower, who put you in your mind, making you having to defend yourself, putting you into a situation where you felt alone. He could have been a knight when he came in with the truth, and once he'd finished delivering it, he became the king, which means he didn't hold anything back whatsoever. He delivered some harsh truths, even if they were against you and they were unfair. It's usually the truth with the King of Swords, unless he comes through on a wave of dishonesty, and we don't have that here right at the moment. But whatever did come through, maybe you were sacked and lost your job, because we did have the job situation, but the Wheel of Fortune did turn, and I think it did cause the end of this situation for you. Spirit was always watching. They were always there. They were always guarding and guiding you. You can see them here. You always kept your wisdom about you. It doesn't matter what has happened, and it's not been the easiest of journeys. This is of late. This reading would be for the here, for the now, really, and a small amount going back in time, just to give us a short story of what's going on for you, Cancer. But I do believe that it is the end of this situation for you. You did walk away from something. You have got ideas for a new beginning, and Spirit was always here with you. You have to go on these journeys because we can't grow from them. We can't learn if we don't go through these cold, hard times, because it brought you out to be the hermit. And that means you've gone inside and you've mastered your emotions, and you've mastered how to see Spirit, the universe, your angels, your guides. This did hurt you. This has brought you to your knees. And you may have been betrayed in this situation. Someone may have come along and stuck that last sword in. You felt like you wasn't going to make it, but you have made it. You were stuck in this situation. You always had to defend yourself in this situation when you were as a really loving person. Whoever I'm talking to here is an elevated person. This is a king. This is a queen. This isn't somebody who hasn't seen their fair share of troubles in life, but have come out of it the other side, learning, growing, giving, loving, never destroying people, never taken away. They've really elevated through these situations, and there's some cups coming in now to reward that. We've got the High Priestess here. So that tells me that you've been inside. That tells me that you know the magic and the secrets of the universe and how life works and how karma works. To be able to walk through all of this and come out the other side, there's no doubt in my mind that you're of a higher power now, and you understand maybe this is your job, maybe this is the journey that you're going on, that you're able to lead yourself into teaching and raising other people up through their life's journey. As us tarot card readers try to do, we try to bring healing and guidance and love and peace for people, because you know, it can be really difficult, this journey. And you may still be looking back. You know, there was some cups spilt here. There's been some really sad times. The River of Tears is here, you know, and there's crying involved. But I do believe you're going to elevate out of this. You're going to be able to pull yourself out of this. This is here for the now, but you're most definitely trying really hard. You're trying to turn this wheel forward. You're trying to bring spirit back into your life and ask them for their guidance, ask them for their help, because you're well aware they've been there in these barren places, because you found it here. This is what you found. You went inside, you became the hermit. You've done most of this all alone. And I don't know who caused this. I don't know if it was a mental health problem. I don't know if it caused such a problem to you that you became so poorly that you couldn't think straight, but you did. You travelled through. You started again. You're about to start again. There's fresh new beginnings here. You've got options. You've got love coming forward, whichever way it may be. Let's try and find out. What is this love coming forward for Cancer? Is this physical love? Is this in the job? Is this their home, their family? Huh. So we've got the sun here. I mean, the sun is illumination. The sun is guiding you out of knowing where to go. You didn't know where to go. You don't know where to go. You're not sure what cup to take. You know, you could still be feeling really defensive. You might have to be feeling defensive if there's somebody in your world like the King of Swords who is bringing about some sharpness. If you're still having your back against the wall, if this tower is still fallen, or if you're still climbing out of the rubble, which I believe personally that you've done or are doing, you've just reached the edge of it. I mean, you're about to walk into the sunshine here. You're going to take this blindfold off because we have a celebration here. The sun is coming back in for you. You know, you're going to cut off this inability to know where to go, to feel hidden in your mind, to feel clouded, to not understand which direction you should take. There's so much already harvested in the background. All she needs to do is take off this blindfold. There's an eclipse here. It's hard to see when there's an eclipse. But out of that comes celebration. Out of that comes abundance and growth. Look at everything that's flourishing here. The waterfall in the background, that abundance of emotion flowing freely. The river is calm, and there's 3 women here, you know, to make up for this broken heart. There was always still growth here. Always, always, always. You were always going to come out of this. You're always going to be able to heal this and come into this. Maybe you should be celebrating with your friends and family because you've cut off your blindfold. She's come in. Her head's above the clouds. She's got butterflies on her crown. She's come through. She isn't the caterpillar anymore going through this. She is now the Queen of Swords. She matches this King of Swords. Her robe is flowing. She actually looks more regal to me than he is, with his truth. She's above him. He's still on the earth. She's on the top of the mountain. Nothing here is clouding her judgment. She holds her hand out. There's nothing you could tell her that she doesn't already know. And she wants you to go out and celebrate. She wants you to be joyous. She wants you to start living again, to feel the sun, the warmth, and the joy that you've come through. These sunflowers have grown. Spirit is here. Innocence is here. A new path, the beginning. The Fool is here, like the child on this horse, this spirit horse, with his spirit dog and the sunflowers. She's got her lavender here. She's fully protected. She's facing anything that's coming forward for her. She's going to cut off being stagnant, looking at the past, ignoring people that are coming into her life, giving her the offer of love. Let's see what we've got for an outcome for this reading for Cancer. Whoa. Yep, so you're going to be able to come out of your mind. Haha, and here we have Spirit. Here we go. Here we have the balance, the equilibrium, the hope, the joy. The stars are aligned. You know, if you wanted to be famous, you could be. If you wanted to be in the spotlight, you could be. You don't feel vulnerable anymore. Your emotions are under control. There's growth here. Under the beautiful stars. And here we have her pouring her water equally into her river, which means that she is emotionally balanced. She is finding her way. The sun and the star. The future is so bright. And we have the Emperor. Maybe you'll become your own boss. Maybe you will find the Emperor. You know, here he sits regal. Here he sits fully in control of his life, watching his children or his grandchildren. Everything is abundant. Everything is calm. He's in total control. He can be a tyrant, but he isn't a tyrant. There's nothing here to suggest that he is whatsoever. He's all the kings combined. If you came through the King of Swords yourself, where you had to cut things off and you had to use your sharpness and you had to plan and take the emotion out of the situation, you were able to jump into the King of Cups. You were able to bring emotion back into your world. You were able to balance that out by going inside and becoming the hermit, taking a leap of faith towards yourself maybe, and you became the Emperor. You're able to lead. You're able to take direction for yourself from yourself. There's nobody here who needs to tell you how to live your life or how to move forward within this situation. Whatever was in the past for you, you've conquered. You're going to conquer. Can I get a final outcome for Cancer? This is a short reading, Cancer. I am aware of that. But these are my dailies, so I hope that this is spent. We have your card here and we had action. Take action towards moving forward. Take action towards finding out which direction you need to go in for yourself. Let's have a look. See, we have more knights. We have now 3 knights on the board. That means you are taking action. You had some clarity come in. You're walking in a new direction towards your financial security, your abundance. Maybe it's your home life. Maybe someone's coming in and offering this to you. We do have the offer down here, the Knight of Cups. We actually have every single knight on the board, which means there is action in all 4 corners of your life. He's facing me completely, this Knight of Wands, which means if there's, and the sun is rising, I mean, it looks like fire in the background, and he is moving towards me in an absolutely fantastic way. The Knight of Cups is looking at me. I believe this knight came in to give you some clarity, probably moved towards you really fast and you didn't see it coming. Could have had something to do with a King of Wands, a fire sign here, and some justice was brought in towards you, which set you onto a new journey. On this new journey, you've gone through many stages. You've been on your own, you felt bereft, you may have lost everything at some point, and I'm on about your financial loss. It put your, whatever it was, it put your back against the wall. You were fed up, you were defensive, you were stuck in your head, you were hurting, you didn't know what direction to take. You left that behind, even though you didn't want to. It was an emotional struggle for you to have to do that. You went inside, you discovered the hermit within you, and you went there to find your guidance, to find your light, to find the way out of this barren, cold place, and you came out the other side, and you're starting again. You've got all 4 knights here. So to me, you've got creativity, you've got the beginning of something that's abundant. You're thinking about going forward. You've got your coin, or this coin is being offered to you. He's a very steady knight. It's a slow moving offer, but it's a firm, secure, safe offer. Again, with the Knight of Cups, you've got love coming towards you, something that you love coming towards you. You're thinking about something that you love, that you want to do, that will plant your seeds and give you financial security. And you're going to take action, or someone's coming in with action for you. But there's plenty of ideas because there's so many budding flowers here. He's racing forward and he already looks abundant. He's full of passion. He's full of confidence. He's full of ideas. He's an entrepreneur. He wants to get this business started. And you're able to do it because the Emperor's here. You're more than capable. This is Aries. You're more than capable of cutting off all of this trauma that you've been through, all of this loneliness, all of this worry, anxiety. And you're able to pull yourself forward with lots and lots of brand new ideas, and it's justice for you because something was done. Something brought the tower down and put your back against the wall. So justice did come in and it's able to put stuff back together again. The sun is shining, the stars are here. It's a path you're aligned to be on. Let's get one final card. And here we have victory. What did we have underneath? We had the moon. So you can't see this victory yet. This is still hidden from you, Cancer. You're not so confident that you've managed to pull all of this off. So I want you to take this reading as confirmation, because you've had ideas and you've had plans to walk forward, but it's not an easy path for you. The Queen of Wands is also here. So what does she want you to do? She wants you to be brave. She wants you to be courageous. She wants you to show yourself off to the world, show your beauty, be sexy, be raw, you know, let your confidence, your self-esteem, your self-worth flourish because you're able to do it. And she sits here with everything that she needs. She's got the fire in her soul. She's got the passion in her heart. She's got the courage in her solar plexus. She's more than happy and more than confident to sit out here shining and setting fire to the world, setting fire to her ideas. You know, she's lighting up the space of the moon. And there's always light and fire. Can you see? So that's her fire in the moon. You need to come out of those shadows. Walk out of that woods now. You don't need to be there. The moon is there. And you've already been shown the star. So even in the night sky, where you feel cloudy and you don't know what direction to go in, the moon has come in with all of these stars aligned for you to show you that you can bring balance in. The stork is here. The stork is bringing in that fresh new vitality. And she's bringing in the fire, the passion, the ideas. She's so relaxed in this picture on her throne. She has so much grown. She's achieved a lot. And don't forget, we have this knight here. He came out and he's looking at me. The reason I focus on him is because of his cup, because of his offering, the emotion that he's got around him. And he's just about to cross that river. So you're either going to make an offer that really means a lot to you in another direction in your life, take another direction that sits well with your heart and your soul, or it's somebody coming in for you. But whatever you choose to do, you're going to have a victory parade. You're going to be victorious. Your creative ideas and wherever it is you're going, the direction you're going in is going to bring you absolute victory. You have absolutely nothing to fear, Cancer. Death and rebirth is here. Okay? There is nothing to fear. Take that leap of faith. Take your ideas, your creativity, your passion. You have lots and lots of passion. Accept people coming into your life. Accept them helping you. Go out, have fun, and bring that fire and that passion and that heat and that warmth and that sunshine back into your life. You were in the barren long enough. Okay, Cancer? I hope you enjoy that reading, and I hope that it gives you some peace and some power to move forward. You're more than capable, more than able, and you're more than deserved of it. So go out there, bring yourself out of this barren place as you are doing, and remember, victory is here.